Good evening and welcome back to the Mancunian Way. My name is Mike. I'm your host, and it's back, Oil Brothers, with a bit of a twist today. So hope we are all well. We've got Baz and Dan from Through Black and White Eyes, as always. And today we're going to do the news, as we always will. Quick chat, and then we're going to do what I wanted to call the Nightmare 11. Bit of fun, because it is internationals. And the rules are quite simple. We're going to have a combined 11, but for both teams, it's got to be Premier League era and pre-takeover.
I always go with retired players. That's normally
No, because listen, guys, if we were just doing a Nightmare 11, City win hands down because I start including.
No way.
Listen,
remember,
you never had
what's it called? Stimson at the back.
No,
right.
Bravo was after the takeover. So, for example, Simon Tracer. We can have Simon Tracer.
Okay.
Andy Dibble. People like that.
Andy
Got
Dibble.
it.
Was he doing Top Cat?
Huh?
That went right over your heads, that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Officer Dibble, Top Cat. Oh, my God.
Nope.
You never watched Top Cat?
Watch Top Cat.
He's the leader of the game. Officer Dibble.
Yeah, no, but that wasn't Andy Dibble.
I just said, was he the one walking the beat on Top Cat? That was the joke.
No, it wasn't.
Get with the program.
Good evening, Mingy Wong. How are you doing? Please give a big thumbs up, subscribe. Yeah, appreciate it. Pep said Rodgers has a hamstring injury. Won't be out for too long. Yeah, I know there's rumours going around he's out for 4 to 5 weeks. Let's say. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Yes. Martin, is it true last season you wanted to bring Chris Wood? No. Chris Wood, I am not Chris Wood's fan.
Was that even Chris Wood? Because there was a comma in between it. It was like Chris, comma, Wood.
Adam is pushing this Chris Wood agenda. Do you think we'll get a right back in January? Depends on Kushinov's form.
Which is not great, is it?
Is what I would say. And if Kushinov continues the way he's going, no, we will not buy a right back. Good evening, Formidable. Amarim, I will own up. I said Ruben Amorim could be a good fit for City. That was what I did say. I own up to that.
He still could be. He's got the players to play his formation.
Yeah. Hello, Colin. How are you?
People got to remember that anyone who goes to Man United gets ruined. Look at all the players who have left Man United and are now flourishing.
Yeah.
Hit the likes. Big up, Riggs. Hope you are home safe now, mate, and everything's okay after your accident out in Monaco. Hope you're okay, buddy.
Driving for F1.
No, it was. I think he got a little bit drunk.
Guys, the joke.
No, it's a joke. No, it's a joke. Bravo was in there after the takeover. Yes. Rest in peace, Willie. Great keeper. Oh, thought it was bad 11. No, nightmare 11. Anything over 28, 2008 is excluded. So we geek Jesus. So yeah, even though I would like Barry Conlon, he never played in the Premier League. That's what I've had to take him out. Otherwise, I could choose Jerry Craner, not included either.
I'm sorry, Martin, but I have to beg the question. If the Prem started in 92, 93, and your lot was taken over in 2008, and you guys played for a bit in the Championship and Division 1.
That's why I can't include them. I can't include Barry Conlon or Jerry Craney or any of them because they were.
The question I was going to ask is, how many years were you guys in the Prem? How many seasons were you in the Prem?
We were in it from the beginning, from 1992.
No, I understand, but when did you go down the first time?
96, came back 2000.
Okay, so there was 4 seasons where you were out.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Right, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Then we went back down, had a season out, and they don't believe all this online. We were down there for 25 years, and we've suddenly just got taken over, and we appeared.
No, that I knew. I couldn't remember when you came back up. That's what.
Yes, I did want Amorim. I did think his football would suit City Shake. Anyway, Pat in there. Anyway, right, let's get into it. First thing, massive congratulations on Nico Riley, his first England call-up. It's sadly at the expense of Reece James, but Nico Riley won't care. He has been called up by Timmy Tuchel for his first England duty. So big up to Nico, well-deserved. He's been absolutely outstanding.
Is Reece James injured again?
Pardon?
Reece James injured again?
Yes. Shock horror. Rodri, no updates at the minute. I think it's more just look after him. Hopefully be back for Everton. If not, he'll be back for the Villa/Villarreal. Villarreal's first, then Everton. So he may be back for Everton. He may miss Villarreal. So we'll have to see. It's very weird, this international break, how it goes into it. Because it's very, very weird in the fixtures. Because, it's Everton, Villarreal, Villa. So, at worst, he should be back for the Villa game away. But it's not serious. He's not out for 5-6 months. I know everyone's worried about that and everyone's scared. No, it was precaution. There's no grade 3, grade 4 tears and all this. That's people want to scaremonger on. So, yeah. Obviously, I have seen it. There's a lot of talk about City not being in a title race. Yes, we're in a title race.
Of course, we're in the title race.
No, we'll keep it quiet. Right. We are the leopard in the tree. We are in the shadows.
Shut up, man. I saw a message saying, City, the underdogs for the title race. And I just couldn't stop laughing.
Do you know why, Baz? Because nobody rates us in this title race. Everyone's got us 4th.
Wow. So who's
Arsenal?
Chelsea?
People have got Chelsea. People have Chelsea above us, yeah.
Because they beat Liverpool when Liverpool have always been there for the taking since the start of the season.
If you look at all the title race talk, nobody's got City anywhere near.
God, Adam Pardew put us in the bloody title race yesterday. I don't know what the hell he's on. I don't know what he's been smoking.
To be honest, I think it suits us. I think it absolutely suits us. Also,
so you could be a black horse.
Yeah, listen, I've never played the underdog before. and it's quite refreshing playing this underdog at the minute.
Yes, you have.
we
Before
playing this underdog at the minute.
Yes, you have. Before you
haven't.
take over, you were a
Yeah,
massive
before the
underdog.
takeover, but not. Also, breaking news: UEFA have confirmed they are opposed to any domestic league matches being played abroad, which does cast into doubt the Villarreal-Barcelona game. 2 requests have been approved only on an exceptional basis due to global regulatory gaps, which could be the Villarreal-Barcelona thing they're talking about, so that may get through. But UEFA insist they are committed to protecting domestic competition, integrity, and fans in the future FIFA rules. So they are trying to stop this at the off.
Good.
So we will see where we go. Best player for City to play for City in the tune. Ooh.
I know. I can count. Like, yep.
We spoke about a few, didn't we? Sylvain Distin, Craig Bellamy,
Sobieski.
Sobieski.
Antoine Sobieski.
Yeah, he played for us for a good couple of seasons.
When?
Yep. You guys released him. You guys released him on a free. We picked him up, and then he played for 3 seasons for us.
Yeah,
he must have been desperate.
And he turned into a cult hero.
He did, yeah. He actually did really well for us.
Everybody just.
It began with C, but it wasn't. It was nearly cult, but it was not quite cult.
Well, he was absolutely legitimately a cult hero for us.
That went straight over Dan's head, that one, didn't it? That went right over.
Was it a Top Cat reference? Because that one.
No, it was
a see you next Tuesday. It was a see you next Tuesday.
I would see you next Tuesday reference. Okay, fair enough.
It was close to cult.
Close to cult. Yeah, I picked it up now. Yeah, all right.
In the middle.
Yes,
yeah.
How do you know Top Cat? It's an American invention.
I don't remember Top Cat at all. Was it a cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember I grew up in Germany, mate.
They'll know Top Cat.
Well,
everyone knows Top Cat.
I was more the Super Ted. I was more
Super Ted. Brilliant as well.
I was more Super Ted. Anyway, I'll pop on.
We had Super Friends, Inspector Gadget, all of that.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you know, I've lost my watch. Anyway, what was the other thing? Another one. I'm going to say Joey Barton's played for both. Joey Barton's good at Newcastle.
Yep. Shea Given. Sylvain Distin.
Distin's probably the best one.
Nah, Craig Bellamy.
I wasn't a Bellamy fan. It was
great for us. Then he went to friggin' Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah, but we got him a few years later from West Ham. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there's a lot that's happened today. Obviously, Newcastle got the win again. Their big 9-foot basketball player wants to.
And we've got some bad news there because apparently, according to some news sources, he's got Big Nick has got a cold and has had to withdraw from the German side,
which is good. In my eyes.
Win Davis,
and then yesterday we got news that Lewis Hall is got a hamstring pull, so we won't see him for a bit.
That was
I can't have Beardsley, Essa, because Beardsley played about 4 games for City on loan.
True.
It's very hard for me to class Beards. It's like all these Frank Lampard's a City legend. Seriously, no.
Didn't Darren Huckabee play for City as well?
Yes, Darren Huckabee did, yeah.
Darren Huckabee was phenomenal. Didn't know what the offside rule was.
He didn't later in life either when he played for the San Jose Earthquakes.
He really didn't.
Who else? I'm trying
to
think.
Shit 11. Basically, yeah. I called it Nightmare 11 because I don't think Shit 11 would look quite good on
the we have to bring that conversation up again.
That is so going to bite you on the ass every time you mention it.
No, because we've got Voldemort there now, who's better than Haaland.
And again, we say they bought one. That's all he does. He's only scored one. Exactly. Isak, as Baz has like to said, they bought the iPhone. They just didn't get the charger.
You can't listen. Haaland is the best player in the world. And
No. He's the best goal scorer in the world.
the best striker.
He's not the best player.
He's the best striker.
He's the best goal scorer. End of.
Best striker.
Actually, to be fair, though, I would say Harry Kane's rival him right now.
Nah.
No, don't. Of course he is. Come on.
Scott Sinclair was post takeover.
Oh.
Or was it?
Yeah,
he was because Mancini bought him.
I love the fact that we got that 13-year gap, Baz, between us, our takeover and their takeover. That means there's a bunch of players that he has to completely exclude. That's right.
Yeah, I've literally got to exclude, man. So, right, let's get rolling. By the way, play along in the comments, by all means. Give us your view. We'll start with the goalie. I've already told you mine.
Well, I've got two names, and Dan probably has one of them. Matt Sells and Mike Hooper. Now, if you don't remember Mike Hooper, he was the famous one who played in the FA Cup game against, it was Stevenage, I believe, and he came running out of goal and he jumped over the ball and they went on and scored and won the game. He jumped like a fairy, like this. He was one of the worst goalkeepers I've ever seen in my life. He was terrible. Let's just say he didn't play many games after that.
For me, I have to throw in Lionel Perez again, who left us to go play for Sunderland.
Other way around.
I think is it the other way around? We didn't sign him. We did not sign him from Sunderland.
I don't think we signed him directly from Sunderland, but I think he was at Sunderland.
Jesus. And then I hate to say it, but Jack Anik. Jack Anik. Young man.
Lionel Perez. Here we go.
Simon Tracer or Martin Margetson.
No, Lionel Perez, right? 1996 to 1998 Sunderland, then Newcastle, 1998 to 2000. Now, he never played a game, so we can't include him.
Did he never play a single Prem game? Okay.
Never played a single game, according to...
Well, Jack Anik did. And I think he let in 63 goals in 3 matches. So
brilliant.
I feel bad for the young lad, but I have
I'm
to
going to go. And mine is quite simple. Simon Tracer, he played 3 games and he conceded 11 goals.
3 games, you said?
Yeah, Demolition Derby at the Swamp, 94, when Kinchelski's got hat-trick in a 5-0 defeat. Conceded 3 against Southampton in a 3-3 draw. Again, same week. He conceded 8 goals in 1 week. So that's
good Lord.
And then obviously we got beat by Coventry as well. So Simon Tracy for me has to get it.
What do you think, Ben?
He's conceded 8 goals in 4 days.
I don't think we have. I don't think we have one that conceded that many goals in as little time.
I don't think we do. The Michael comes close.
We've had crap goalkeepers, no doubt in that. But I don't think we can say that we've had a goalkeeper that gave up 8 goals in 4 days. That's just
it's got to be Simon Tracer. It's got to be because he's just dog. You know what?
Dog.
Mikey Himmel. You can't have Mikey Himmel. He wasn't that bad. Mikey Himmel wasn't that bad. Steve Harper.
No, Steve Harper was a good goalkeeper.
He was a great goal.
Pulling back on that. Glauber Berti, he wasn't a goalie, Luke.
Maybe he's just jumping ahead.
No goalie.
Did you see? Did you see the one from Adam Martin about Stephen Ireland? There's another one that played for both of us.
When did Stephen Ireland play for
Newcastle?
Yeah,
he came on loan. I think he made 1 appearance and got injured again. So I think we signed him injured. He made 1 appearance and then got injured again. I think he was only there for half a season, Baz, or did he sign for the whole season?
The whole season, I think he signed for, but we didn't see much of him. But he definitely played for us. Mike Hooper conceded 27 goals in 25 games for us. Between 1993 and 1996. He did actually keep 8 clean sheets somehow, but that must have been we were just down the other end and the ball never made it to our end. That's the only thing I can think of.
27 goals in 25 games. Oh, my goodness.
Kevin Keegan era won it. We're going to score more than you.
Yep.
You're in the chair, Martin. It's your decision.
Yeah, I'm going with Simon Tracer. Tommy Wright. I like Tommy Wright, the old Irishman.
Tommy Wright.
We had him too. Tommy Wright played for Newcastle as well.
Both, yeah, Tommy Wright definitely played for us.
Yeah. So, should we move to right to back? So right back.
Yes. Right back's a tough one. Because we never.
Not for me. Not for me. I don't have any tough right back.
Honestly, it might as well be a worst 11 City the way he's going on.
We had some shit in the 90s. Well, no, the 90s, yeah.
To be fair, we've never really had a bad right back, have we? Like, I mean, a terrible right back. We've had average right backs.
We've had average right back. Daryl Janmat was average.
He was all right.
Well, average.
Yeah.
You know, Danny Simpson didn't set the world alight, but he did a job for us in the championship.
And then he won the Premier League with Leicester.
Right. We had Steve Watson, sorry.
Steve Watson, brilliant. Can't put him
brilliant. Yep. No, not at all. I wasn't saying that. We had Aaron Hughes, Lauren Charvet.
Lauren Charvet was he more of a centre back or a right back?
No, he was a right back.
Yeah.
A marauding right back.
He was pretty poor, to be fair.
He scored some crackers though, so I mean, he wasn't terrible. He just wasn't. I would class him in the average category.
Bingo! Someone got it. Someone got it. Got it.
To be honest with you, it is very hard to put. Like, we've never had like an atrocious right back. We've had average.
No. We've had atrocious center backs.
We're winning that argument.
Yeah. So, all right. So Martin says Edgehill. So who?
Is there any advance? Is there anyone worse than Richard Edgehill? I feel like I'm bullying the poor lad, but he was dog shit. He got bullied off the fans, of his own fans.
Was he that bad? If he's that bad, it's got to be him, hasn't it? Because I mean, we don't really have.
Right, so we're at Simon Tracer.
Really, really poor.
Yeah, he was worse than Danny Mills, Jack. He was worse than Danny Mills. He was. Danny Mills scored the occasional goal. Richard Edgehill scored the occasional own goal. And don't get me wrong, he scored a pen in the 99 final, so I get it, you know. And by the way, you're watching this not live afterwards, let us know in the comments. If he's a look. Listen, DC is lovely, and I feel we're having a little bit of fun with it being internationals, so that's why we're just having a bit of fun. But I'm having Simon Tracy and Edgehill.
Okay,
I don't know where you can go with right back.
Baz, another player that played for both was Steve Howie.
Yeah, Steve Howie.
Steve Howie was immense for us.
Yep. I wasn't tearing him down. I was just we were counting the ones that we
too many times, wasn't he?
Yeah, for both clubs.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Richard Edgehill, you're right back in the nightmare 11. All right. So Man City's up 2. We've got 9 spots left. Baz, we've got to come up with a couple, and I know we can.
Oh, we will.
Center back. Or are we going left back, Martin? Which way? You want to go across the back four?
We'll do it the old way. Centre back, left back.
Right,
you don't get worse than Marcelino. You just don't. The guy broke his finger and was out for 6 months.
He refused to play with a broken finger.
Yep.
We're also going to do manager as well. We are going to do
fair.
5 clubs.
Oh God, we're winning that as well.
I don't know, you know.
In the Premier League era.
See, I can't slag him off because he's passed away.
What, a defender or a manager?
No, manager, when we get
Oh,
to
we'll
the
talk about
managers.
that later. But you're not beating us with managers. It's not happening.
No, okay.
You
So
had Alan Ball.
Well, if you can beat Steve Bruce or beat
Alan Ball.
McLaren,
Alan
okay.
Ball. Alan Ball. I'm beating them all so far.
No, then there's the Joe Kinnear.
Joe Kinnear.
Right, well, anyway, right, centre back.
Exactly.
Marcelino. I throw Marcelino in there.
Marcelino. Right, come on, Blues. Any really bad centre backs for us?
Marcelino Elena.
I'm testing some of the City fans' history knowledge here as well.
So who was Sunji Hai?
Sunji Hai. I can't even sing the song anymore because I'll get cancelled. There was a song we sang on the Copper wasn't in the Premier League though, DJ. So I can't.
And I can't. What Kieran Trippier was horrible for you. Adam's in there saying that Kieran Trippier should have counted as a right back.
He wasn't great for us.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he was great. But we're talking about Kieran Trippier. He was just like
no, that's what I mean. He was a kid for us in the
time.
Sunji Hai, I don't think he was that. I think we've had worse players, Brendan.
You're not beating our back. I think we're getting both centre backs here, to be fair. Because
go on then. Right, I'll give you. Who was it?
Marcelino.
Yeah.
And then we've got Claudio Kappa.
Who?
Exactly. John Allen Boomsong.
Yep.
Who ended up going to Juventus, which is crazy.
I could have had Mangala, but he was post takeover.
Got it.
So I can't have Illiguen Mangala. See,
we had Boomsong. You know what? Rangers signed him on a free, and then Souness turns around and spent $8.5 million on him after less than 6 months, one half a season. All right, so Sean's in there with Charvet. We've already mentioned him once.
He was good for us.
I thought he was average for us. I won't say he was crap.
What about Glauber Berta?
Who?
Glauber Berta for us.
I don't know who that is.
I've never heard.
Exactly.
Enlighten me.
All right. So wait a minute, Martin. Answer the question. You said you were in the Prem from the start at 92, 93. You guys went down
96.
In the 95, 96 season. You went down. You came back in the 2000, 2001 season. Is that the promotion season?
Yeah. No, 2000. We got relegated in 2000, 2001. But
you came
up. The league.
You came up and then went back down again.
Mm-hmm.
And then how long were you out?
1 year. We won the league next year, and then we haven't been out since.
Okay. See,
right.
when you think about that, Baz. So they had 4 seasons at the very beginning of the Prem. Then they had the 1 season that they were up, 2000, 2001.
Mm-hmm.
And they got relegated, so there has to be some dross in there. And then they came back up in 2002, 2003 and won it. And they've been in it ever since. And then they only have 5 years before they got taken over. So Martin's only got, 8 years, 9 years of players to choose from for this 11?
Yeah, I've got some absolute crap.
Right, here we go, right? Claudio Cacapa. He's spelled
Casapa,
right?
That C, that second C in the middle name has the little dangle on the bottom like Barcelona. So, okay. Casapa, yep.
He was signed for 1.5 million from Lyon in 2007 after 6 French titles. Subbed off after 18 minutes on his debut. Benched for another 18 months.
Yep. Oh, he was crap.
He was 18 Premier League appearances and out the door after 2 relegation-bound years.
He was, yeah, yep. What have you got, Martin? You got anything better than that?
Can you beat Casapa? I didn't think so.
Our fullbacks, our centre backs were quite all right. Like Matomo was good. I can't slag Matomo off. He played in the derby in the 3-1. I think Matomo, we've had a lot worse than that. Tony Vaughan's a shout.
Is it what were the rules of 4-4-2? Is it a straight 4-4-2?
Yeah. We're just
Okay.
gonna keep it simple.
All right, got it. Okay. I just don't think you get better. I don't think you get worse.
David May.
I remember him. I remember it. Someone's bringing up Bramble. Titus Bramble.
Bramble's not being yours.
No, Bramble had his mistakes, but he was actually quite a half decent centre.
Yeah, but we also got saddled with a Bramble boom song center back pairing that could not have been worse. But
at least Bramble could hit a 50-yard pass on a sixpence and create things and score some goals as well. To be fair,
See,
and to be fair, boom song Bramble never got us relegated.
I nearly had Hatem TREBLE sit right back, but I think Edghill was just slightly worse than him.
All right, do we have a graphic that we're keeping track of this?
Yeah, I'm noting it all down. I'm not as tech savvy as Baz with all these images and everything.
With his sofa score business and all that? Yeah, got it.
So I'm just using a plain old Word document.
Love it.
So you got
Marcelino and Casapa.
Right,
Marcelino and Casapa.
Yeah.
It was CACAPA.
Capapa.
So he has
exactly.
It's CA Martin CACAPA.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
And the second C has the little dangle on the bottom because he was Brazilian, wasn't he?
Brazilian,
yeah. So you would pronounce it like Barcelona, like Casapa.
He was terrible.
But he was on. Again, substituted 18 minutes into his debut.
That's how bad he was.
All right, so someone in the comments says Kevin Bond. I didn't realize Kevin Bond played in the
Premier League.
Okay, there you go. Yep. Okay. I know he is. Didn't he go on to become Pompey manager? He was Harry Redknapp's second for a bit. Kevin Bond came up to Newcastle for a bit as well. I can't remember if he was our academy director.
Well, a lot of mine, I've got to go all the way back to, because we're doing 1992. So if I do, I'm just going to look at, because 94, 95, we had like Martin Margetts and Simon Tracy, Alan Kerner and Keith Curl, Michelle Vonk. My left back was Terry Phelan, but he was a damn good left back. So I can't really include Terry Phelan.
And didn't Terry Phelan play for both Manchester clubs?
No, he was at Chelsea.
Chelsea. Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. Who's the Phelan that I was thinking about that was at Man United?
Mike Phelan.
Mike Phelan. Okay, got it. Thanks.
Yeah. So we came back in 2000, 2001, because like you said, we were out for 5 seasons in total. And then our centre-backs, we had a left-back, was then Richard Jobson, Lee Crooks, Gerard Vikings. They weren't that bad. Spencer Pryor, Steve Richard Dunn. The left-backs was Danny Tiato and Danny Granville. Danny Tiato and Lee Granville were amazing, especially Tiato. So I can't even include him in this sort of era.
So
it's very hard on the left-back for City.
My left back, 5 million Moroccan fullback in 2016, Lazare, promised Serie A flair, delivered championship level crosses and zero end product, 5 Premier Leagues total games, loaned out endlessly and forgotten by 2018.
True.
Lazare.
Lazaar.
I'm just trying to see if there's anyone else, because the left back was the one I was struggling on, because our left backs have been like Michael Tarnat, Danny Tiato, so they've not been overly bad. They've not been overly bad at all. It's hard midfield and strikers.
Okay, so let's look.
You can think of for left back. David Seagrove, Michael Ball. Now that could be a shout. Or Ben Thatcher. That's the only one I had. I can't put Tiato in back. I can't.
Baz, would you have thrown Alessandro Pistoni in there?
No, he was all right.
You're going to call him average?
Yeah.
Vonk. You've got Michelle Vonk in. No, you can't have Michelle Vonk in there.
That sounds so
Michael Ball was garbage.
You can't have him in. I'm staying strong with the Whitley brothers. I can't. I'll chat with Jim Whitley. He's a good lad. I can't. Big up, Luke. How you doing, mate? Thank you for joining us. Tony Vaughn. I've got to, I'm probably going to say Michael Ball.
Michael Ball, really that bad? It's your choice. You're the chair.
Ben Thatcher.
Yeah.
I could have Ben Thatcher as well, here.
I've never heard of Ben Thatcher, to be fair.
You've never heard of Ben
No. Oh, no. Ben Thatcher. Ben Thatcher was proper bad, but if you think Michael Ball is the worst, then we're not going to argue with you.
I'm probably at Ben Thatcher at the minute, only because of what he did to Mendes. Do you not remember that tackle to Mendes when he just straight elbowed him in the head for Portsmouth? When Mendes was at Portsmouth,
yes,
Ben Thatcher came across and just went bang.
Yeah, I remember now.
It literally knocked him out cold.
Yeah, I remember it now. Now you mentioned it, now I remember
That's not a left back, Baz. That's a UFC fight.
That's a thug. It's a thug.
Yeah. What do you think, Jack? Should we put Ben Thatcher in?
Or Lazar?
Lazar or Ben Thatcher? I'll put both in. And
wait a minute. When did Lazar make an appearance in the Prem?
Yeah. How many appearances he made?
Oh, he didn't make many. He only made 5.
He actually made appearances? I don't remember ever seeing him.
5 Premier League appearances.
I don't remember seeing him.
Exactly. That's how bad he was.
He was a ghost. We kept seeing pictures of him on the website. I never saw him play. So
5 times.
I don't believe you, but okay.
I've done my research.
No, I'm not arguing with you.
He's like John Cena.
What is he on his retirement tour as well?
No, you can't see me.
Right. Okay. I say we go with Ben Thatcher. We got both center backs.
We'll come back to it because I'm in 2 minds on him because I think we need to look at who's played more. And he only got a yellow. True. Ben Thatcher, the boxer playing football. Michael Franzek, I did like a bit of the ball, Franzek. Neil Poyton never played in the Premier League, but it's a good shout. Stick your honourable mentions in as well. Michael Ball for left back, Bagel Wank, Ben Thatcher not far behind.
Did you really have a player named Wank?
No.
Okay. Vonk. Got it. Okay, got it.
He ran
around 40 yards to make that sweet connection already.
He ran 40 yards just to do it. Right. Centre mid.
Oh, right.
You want to go right? We'll go right wingers
Well,
then.
You said right winger, centre mid.
Right winger.
That's how we've done it. Tough one, but Florian Thauvin turned up in a tuxedo.
Oh, yeah.
Just before a game, and he massively flopped. 15 appearances, 1 assist. He got homesick, loaned back to France, and later won the World Cup.
True statement.
But not as a Newcastle player. We signed him from Marseille for £15 million and flattered to deceive.
Yep.
But him turning up in a tuxedo before the game was just incredible.
It was a piss take. It really was.
Oh, man.
I'm going back and looking at stuff, Abaz. I'm just...
Yeah, I mean, there's Gouffron as well we had on the right wing, but...
Oh, but he
did all right.
Johan Gouffron was better than average. He wasn't a world beater, but he was better than average.
I've got one.
Ryan Cabella as well. Cabella was terrible.
I was going to say we had 2 Frenchmen that we overpaid for that then lasted less than a season and went on to other bigger and better things. Yeah. Oh my God. Glauber.
Stefan Givas, that's more up front. That's one for later.
Yeah, we've been saving that one, Chris.
I've got the right wing for City.
Who have you got?
Is Lee Croft.
Never heard of him. Put him in.
Never heard of him. Put him in. Made 28 appearances, 714 minutes, 1 goal, 1 assist in his Manchester City Premier League career.
Lee Croft. I remember seeing that name on the back of a kit once.
Who the hell had Lee Croft on the back of any kit?
No. I'm saying on the pitch, on TV, on telly. That was, I think, the only time I've ever seen him.
I thought he meant a fan had done.
How much did you pay for your player?
Lee Croft came through the academy.
Oh, so that's difficult, isn't it? Because we paid 15 million for a flop, and he was a record signing at the time for a right winger.
And he was proper shit.
See, I've got another one. He's more of a midfield, but we'll come into that in a bit. But no, I can't find the right winger in the Premier League era worse than Lee Croft. Strikers, oh my God, we're gonna have a
field day.
Oh, field day, we're gonna have arguments. Yep, we may have to go to a 4-2-4.
Yeah, well, you need to beat Bernardo Corrada and Georgios Samaras.
Andreas Anderson, Shefki Kuki, Stefan Gavard. We'll match you toe to toe, mate.
Riviere.
No,
Ian, that's tight. Whoa, you can't be doing that.
Oh,
this video hates. Gotta stop, guys. Jesus.
So Baz, do we give him Lee Croft?
Yeah, I think we do, because Tovan went on to win the World Cup, which is quite hard. I don't know he was pants for us, but he still ended up being a decent player, didn't he?
He was pants.
Yes, he was pants.
We had Georgios Georgiadis, the Greek.
Right, well, I'm pulling rank Lee Croft.
Fair enough.
Right, left wing.
Albert Luque.
Yep, Albert Luque.
Exactly.
Albert Luque.
You wrapped it up.
Yep.
Samaras. I buzzed up.
Wait a minute.
What?
No way you put John Mackin in, Jack.
Wait a minute. But Samaras was post takeover.
No.
And didn't he go off to Celtic and win like bunches of stuff?
Yeah, because he couldn't do it for City.
Oh, so I think that has to be a qualifier, though. I think that has to be a qualifier. If you were pants for your club, if he was pants for our club, and he goes on to do wonderful things like Tauvin did for us, Tovan, he was crap for us, but then he won the World Cup with France. I mean, Remy Cabella, we mentioned him as well.
Terrible.
Another multi-million-dollar flop for us.
See, here's a great fact about Luque, right? And I didn't know this until I did a bit of research, but this is peakness of how shit you are. He sued the club. He sued the club over fitness advice before departing peak soonest chaos.
Do you know anyone I can actually think of for left wing for Manchester City? Because we had Martin Petrov, and he was really good, Martin Petrov.
Yeah, he
was like Sven.
He was. I remember that. Yep.
I like Petrov.
So now I'm going. My left winger, we have Peter Beagra, and I thought he was bloody good. So yeah, we haven't had really bad left wingers. It's not worse than what you're probably going to stick out.
Well, Albert Luque is the one for me.
Albert Luque.
Alberto.
Luque. Luque. Yep.
Luque.
Yeah.
Yep.
Albert Luque.
Okay. Right.
Yep. The only decent thing he did is he scored at Sunderland. That's the only decent thing he ever did.
Well, I think that was probably one of how many appearances did he make? 5, 10?
28.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he made 20 appearances and scored 3 goals.
Cool.
He was injured more than he played, so Another £11 million soonest score.
5 million in 2005. I will put Tamuri Kitspire in the conversation later.
No,
Oh, you
no,
can't.
no.
What are you going to do him for? Assault on a advertising board?
On an advertisement hoarding, no. And he was better than average as well.
Oh, he was average at best. He was a head.
No. Hope hero, just like Antoine Sabirski.
Right, centre mid. We'll try and
Des
get
Hamilton. Des Hamilton. We signed him from Bradford City, and he did absolutely nothing.
Right, Pat. Yes, your Aussie boys are safe because all of them were too shit to play in the Premier League. They were all in League One. So Jason Van Blurk and Simon Colosimo are not included in it, and neither's frigging Danny Allsop. So you're all right, Pat.
So for a very short time at Newcastle, I'm not going off what he did before he joined Newcastle because he was actually.
I know who you're going with.
But under that big seal of a manager, Jeremy was past it when he joined Newcastle.
And he was made our captain.
He had one gear, which was first gear. He was terrible. Haidara as well. He was terrible.
Haidara was awful. Yep. Massimo, Haidara, but didn't he play left back?
No, he played centre mid as well. 42 appearances he had.
And I'm only bringing him up because he was the one who got sent off when Newcastle played the friendly against Sacramento Republic in Gino's debut.
Well, can I name the centre mid for Manchester City?
Absolutely.
Christian Nguyen. A Belgian, made one appearance in the Premier League, was signed under Kevin Keegan, and Usman Darboe nearly came into it, Jack. He did. But I felt sorry for him because Foden twatted him. So I couldn't really throw him in. I felt a bit sorry for him. But I had to put Christian Nguyen in. Christian Nguyen was signed for 1.75 million quid, and Kevin Keegan told us he was going to be a superstar baller of a footballer. And that's when I knew Kevin Keegan was drunk when he said it or was taking the piss. Because the only thing he was famous for was scoring the hand of Christian against Rotherham in a 2-1 win at Main Road, and he made one appearance in the Premier League and then realised he was crap.
We all have bad days.
And he made 3 minutes. So he did technically play, but he managed 3 minutes, and then that was it. End of Christian. So I'm sorry, I've got to put Christian Nguyen in.
That is fair.
I like, Chris said Christian Besaidis, the Argentinian.
Besaidis did all right. That was under Bobby Robson.
He was. Can we also remember the fantastic Brian Penis?
Oh,
the Dutchman.
Whoa! It's a good job this is not made for kids, this show.
It's Penas.
Yeah,
Chef Kucha, Newcastle. He didn't striker that one, huh?
Yeah, well, we'll talk about him later.
Just because Barton twatted him doesn't make him less shit, though.
But I remember Clarence Acuna as well. He was good.
Clarence Acuna was better than average. That's correct.
It was chilly,
right?
Chile.
I'm going with Nguyen.
All right, no. So we get. So wait, do we get Des Hamilton?
You can have whoever you want.
Hamilton.
One midfielder choice.
He made 12 appearances, Baz, and scored 1 goal. But Dalglish brought him in from Bradford City, and he was atrocious. All right.
He was gash. I think we have an agreement on that.
Yep, perfect. Des Hamilton and who? Nguyen, Christian Nguyen. Got it.
Des Hamilton.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. DES Hamilton. Yep, exactly.
And how many appearances did he make for Newcastle?
12.
Oh, that's quite a lot, man. Right, here's where we're going to really have a kick-off. Striker.
Yes. Michael Owen.
You see what he's doing? He's chucking me Michael Owen. He's chucking me Michael Owen. He's taking the piss.
Emmanuel Riviere. The guy was gash. And I mean gash. We all got excited because he scored 3 goals in pre-season in 3 games and thought, all right, this guy's going to be all right. Ended up scoring 1 goal in the Carabao Cup forward. He was absolutely terrible. 28 appearances, 1 goal in the Carabao Cup. Gash.
Never played for City. Nearly did. Joe was Joe Post. Was Joe Post?
I think he was post takeover. You'll have to look that one up, Martin.
Yeah.
But I think Joe was post takeover.
We might have a winner.
I was going to say Shefki Kuki.
Shefki Kuki was terrible and never
who was awful. Andreas Andersson from Sweden with the Alice band. When he wore the Alice band, his head looked like a penis.
Oh, yes. He's pre-takeover. He was bought 3 weeks before the takeover.
Oh, no. Come on. If the takeover took place in a season, you can't count that player. If he was signed 3 weeks before, that's not fair.
Joe for 90 million quid if we were getting Robinho 2 weeks later. Come on now. You don't go for... I mean, I was going to say Roque Santa Cruz, but he was technically...
He's all right. He was brilliant for Blackburn.
He wasn't for us. See, I'm going to say Joe, but I'm at Bernardo Carrada or Samaras.
Right, are any of them seriously beating Emmanuel Riviere or Andrew Sanderson?
Well, there's 2 spots. We'll have one each.
Yeah, no. Emmanuel Riviere and Andrew Sanderson up front is the worst pairing you could possibly ever
All right, then. Right, let's get the goal scored.
So wait a minute. I have to wait. No, so then by that score, score, the same for Tovan, the same rationale that we applied to Florian Tovan, we can't have Stefan Gavarch in our list because he won the World Cup that year. That's why we bought him.
I didn't even mention him.
Okay.
Emmanuel Riviere and
Andreas Anderson. Yep.
Possibly the 2 worst players I've ever had.
Right, well, Bernardo Carrada for Manchester City. He played when he wants to come up because it's been awkward. He played a grand total in the Premier League. Now, remember, he was in a team that did not score at home for 1 calendar year.
Wow.
Right? Okay. He made 25 appearances for Manchester City in the 06-07 season. 3 goals, 3 assists, nearly 1,600 minutes.
Andrew Sanderson, 27 appearances, 4 goals.
Right, so Karadi had less goals.
I don't think Andrew Sanderson ever got an assist, did he?
Now we'll go to Georgios Samaras.
Okay.
Georgios Samaras, now don't forget, was signed for a cool between 6 and 8 million quid for Manchester City Football Club. Was our record signing at the time. No, it wasn't. No, it was still an Elka, so got that one slightly wrong. But he was coming from Herenveen with a superb record, was going to be the answers to our goal-scoring problems. He made 60 appearances in the Barclays Premier League, as it was then. Yeah. 8 goals.
Emmanuel Riviere, 28 appearances, 1 goal. And that was in the Carabao Cup. 28.
Right, I'm at 60. 8.
Yeah, I know, but you never saw Riviere play.
That's not even 1 in 3. That's 1 in 4.
Wait, wasn't Emmanuel Riviere when half of the rap group didn't play? Wasn't he the one with the big square?
Nailing pens off.
Yeah, he had the square haircut.
He had the big box on top of his head.
He cost 5.7 million.
Jack Rodwell was post-takeover. Otherwise, yes, Jack Rodwell would have been. Benjani.
5.7 million to score 1 in 28 appearances.
Milito post-takeover.
Do you ever see Andrew Sanderson play?
I did.
He was better than Bernardo Carradi or Samaras.
Okay. Well, you can have one and we're having one, and we're putting Emmanuel Riviere in because if to score one goal in 28 games, terrible.
Riviere. So it was Riviere.
Right, and I'm gonna have Bernardo Carrada. I've got to have him. It was awful.
And this is how bad Riviere was, right? He didn't actually just outright score the goal that he scored, right? It ricocheted off his leg against Queen's Park Rangers and went in. So someone was clearing the ball and it hit him and went in. That's how bad Riviere was. He was just in the right place at the right time for the first time in his Newcastle career.
Rolando Bianchi's a shout at 8.8 million.
Oh, God.
Are we doing a bench?
Yes, we'll put him on the bench.
Right, so wait, give us our starting 11.
Right, so our starting 11 is Simon Tracy in goal, Richard Edgell at right back, Marcelino and Kakapa at centre-backs, Ben Thatcher at left-back, Christian Nguyen and Des Hamilton in the centre of midfield, Luque on the left wing, Lee Croft on the right wing, Emmanuel Riviera up front with Bernardo Carrada. Jesus,
that team wouldn't even win the National League.
They're getting relegated.
They wouldn't even win the National League. That's how bad York City would pound.
Right, managers.
Oh, like I've told you, you're not beating
Joe Kinnear.
I really am.
Actually, no, you're not. You're not, because you are not beating John Carver.
Can they no, we're not including caretakers, because we have 5 in one season. We had 5 in 1 year.
We had 4 as well. That's the season we went down.
We had Asa Hartford, Steve. We had Phil Neal as manager. Get in your box. Phil Neal was our manager.
We had Joe Kinnear and he was sacked, and then we brought him back. Come on.
He had a heart attack, didn't he?
I've got to have Alan Ball.
That was the second time.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but it has to be Alan Ball. He was atrocious. Stuart Pearce is a shout, though, because I went a year and didn't see a home goal.
Is that in the Premier League, Stuart Pearce?
Yeah.
God.
He was too busy looking at his little doll that he had at the side, his little horse.
Well, so, I mean, if we're going to throw those in, I mean, Alan Shearer was there for 8 games.
Yeah,
was he a caretaker, though, or was he a proper manager?
No, he was announced as our manager for 8 games.
Yeah, for 8 games.
It was not caretaker. Remember he had the handshake deal at the end of the season that said he was going to be the manager in the relegation in the championship.
Phil Neal wasn't Premier League either. Now there was Coppell. Coppell and Phil Neal weren't Premier League. That's why I've got to put Alan Ball there. Because Brian Orton, I thought, was very good for us. Played some of the best football I've seen. Joe Royal, I can't have as one of the worst. Because
I was going to say no.
It's got to be Alan Ball. Alan Ball or Stuart Pearce. I can't. It's one of those two for me.
I think it has to be Joe Kinnear. Once.
Which manager sent you down, Martin?
Alan Ball.
And so it's between Alan Ball and Joe Kinnear, isn't it? Or Steve Bruce. I mean, look, it's very hard to put Steve Bruce.
But Steve Bruce didn't get us relegated. Steve McLaren did.
But Steve Bruce would have got us relegated, wouldn't he, if it wasn't for the takeover? And I mean, think about it. He hadn't won a game up to Christmas.
Well, okay, but then we had Sam Allardyce. We had Sam Allardyce at the beginning of the season, and he got sacked to bring in Kevin Keegan, who then.
Well, I'm just looked now. Steve Bruce's win percentage on the Newcastle was 29.1%.
Alan Ball's was.
Win percentage on the Manchester City was a lot friggin' lower than that.
What's a lot?
Joe Kinnear up then.
Hang on. Look here, he's trying to get your bloody thing in. His win percentage. Where is it?
Joe Kinnear was atrocious.
Well, yeah, no, I don't want that. Manchester said 26.5. So Alan Ball had a worse win percentage at Manchester City than what Steve Bruce did.
Okay, but we're talking about Joe Kinnear.
Joe Kinnear's Newcastle win percentage
35.7.
Right, then you can't. No, Pixar.
That can't be right. That can't be right.
Joe Kinnear's win percentage, Newcastle manager, 35.7% with 7
Alan
wins,
Ball.
5 draws, 7 losses. Yeah, but how many games did he manage though?
A season and he managed.
So how did he last that long?
I don't know. Because
we had Joe Kinnear for 19 matches. We're talking about managers who were like that
okay,
bad
then.
As well. Got sacked.
Do you want Joe Kinnear as? Do you want Steve Bruce or Joe Kinnear as the assistant?
We'll put Alan Ball as the assistant, and we'll put Joe Kinnear as the manager.
No, because Alan Ball had a worse win percentage.
I say Alan Ball is the manager and Joe Kinnear is his assistant.
Go on then.
You want Joe Kinnear as the assistant?
He's got to be in there because he was just absolutely a troll. Okay. I mean, Steve Bruce was
right. 5 subs.
Oh God.
5 subs.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Mike Hooper is the goalkeeper then, because we mentioned him and you got your goalkeeper, so Mike Hooper's definitely got to
Frank Clark was not the Premier League. That's why I didn't include him.
Ooh.
Peter Reid. Shows you don't know your history, Chris. Finished 5th twice in the Premier League. Finished 5th twice. Behave. Peter Reid was not a bad manager at Manchester City and was undeservedly sacked for Brian Norton.
Right, come on then. Mike Hooper in goal.
Oh.
Mike Hooper.
Mike Hooper.
Okay.
Terrible. We have to enunciate because it sounds like Mike Hooper, but it's not. It's
right.
Mike Hooper.
Usman Darbo for us.
I'm sorry. You said husband Mike here? What was his name?
Usman Darbo.
Oh, Osman Darbo. Got it.
Usman.
Okay, got it.
Well,
yep.
Osman Darbo.
Yep.
Is there anyone else that's We're just doing 5. We'll just do 5 subs. So we'll do 3 Newcastle, 2 Sarah.
Cisco.
Yes.
Who?
With it. Exactly. With an X. X-I.
Oh, I know the guy you mean. Yeah, Cisco.
Dennis Wise signed him and Gutierrez after watching YouTube videos. And he played 20 times and scored 1 goal.
Peter Reid. And that 1 goal was he happened again, like you said, happened to be in the right place at the right time. They didn't even celebrate it. Nobody celebrated when he scored. It was that bad.
That's fat, that, Jolly. We had our best finishing in 15 years.
Do we throw in Shefki Kuki?
You want Kusha?
Kuki. Shefki Kuki. Do we throw him in?
Or do you want Mike? Or do you want Michael Owen?
I'm not putting Michael Owen in no worst 11. That's just disgraceful.
I'm sorry.
No, you are right. You are totally right. Yeah, I've put Usman Darbo in. So the subs so far, we've got Mike Cooper, Usman Darbo, Cisco, and Shefty Kuchi.
And your one.
And then 1 more for us. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, we couldn't. I would love to have Brian Penis in there, but he didn't even make it a single appearance.
I'm not sure if people will allow me to do it.
Go on.
I need to check he's played in the Premier League. I think he has. He was not very good. I need to double check he's made an appearance in the Premier League. I think he has. Yeah, he's made 14 appearances, 507 minutes. And people are going to kill me for this. I know they will. I've got to put Willow Flood in.
Willow Flub?
Flood. See, Matt Hanneman's a shout, but Fowler.
Fowler was good. Can't really put 5. If you're putting Fowler, then we're putting Michael Owen in.
Yeah, I hope Burke behave, Chris.
Berkovich was brilliant.
Chris is just trolling at the minute. Yeah, I've got to put Willow Flood in. I've got to put him in, Willow Flood. Sorry, and I'm not against the young, but they were awful. Right. So I will just share my screen so you can all see it. Edward's going to join us. I don't know where he's gone today.
Flood. Jack Lee says Flood was crap.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. I'm not going to lie.
Baz, I could go back and look at all of our years, and we could find a bunch of terrible players. But I bet if you go and look at them, they didn't make a single appearance in the Prem.
Yeah.
So
right, so there you go. Can you see that?
not yet. Nope.
Not yet.
You're not showing it. Right, there you go. Share that when it wants to. My system is running slow at the minute.
Hey, Baz, on our show, I like how Martin has the comments visible in the bottom corner.
I tried that and people said they didn't like it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. It works on Martin's show, apparently. So
I went with it and people said that's really annoying me that I can see.
You can't share it. It won't let me share the Word document. That's weird.
Share screen and it won't do it.
Yeah, it won't let me. Won't show it. It's in a separate window, but I've got.
Yeah, you should be able to share screen.
Yeah, I know it won't let me do it. I don't know why.
Oh.
Well, don't send it to me. Send it to Baz.
That is weird. Right. Well, I'll read it out. Goalkeeping: City, Newcastle, Nightmare 11. Simon Tracy, Richard Edgell, Marcelino, Kakapa, Ben Thatcher, Christian Ngue, Des Hamilton, Luke Leecroft, Emmanuel Riviera, Bernardo Carrada, or as I call him, Bernardo Crapara, Alan Ball as the manager, Joe Kinnear as the assistant, and the substitutions and the team that will get relegated after relegation. Mike Hooper in net, Usman Darbo, Shishko, Shafti Kucha, and Willow Flood.
Oh, that is a proper shit squad.
I had to think there was other worse in other positions.
There were other worse.
Yeah, maybe on the bench.
That is a shocking team.
Who the
That
hell
is terrible.
said Ali Benabia? Please tell me someone's not put Benabia in there.
We said it wasn't. He wasn't. He said he wasn't poor. So.
All right. I thought
wasn't poor either. But it sounds like someone's mentioned his name that he was poor.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Craig Spier. No.
Baz, did you see Adam Johnson got mentioned?
Yeah, we don't talk about that. We move on very quickly.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about that on here.
John Hartson. Who? When did John Hartson play for Man City?
I think he's talking about Al Berkovich.
Ah.
When Joe Hartson
when he kicked him in
the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fowler was a close
that was for West Ham, wasn't it?
Hartson was the big one for West Ham. Yeah.
Glauber Bertie is a legend. I clapped him. Jamie Pollock, but I'm not sure he was in the Premier League.
No, he was. Wasn't he?
Jamie Pollock, I don't think, was in the Premier League for City. I think that was Bolton and Middlesbrough. So wait for someone to mention King Cladza. No.
What the hell? King Kladsky was class.
I can't put King Cladza in now. So there's your worst 11. Right. We'll do 5 more minutes. Anything you want to talk about, lads? Because it's international break.
I hate international football.
Where do you
made 60 appearances between 1998 and 2000 for City.
Who did?
Pollock.
Made 60 appearances in the Prem.
I don't know if it's in the Premier, just between 1998 2000.
Plus, I don't think Bernstein's comments helped him, Nick. By the way, big up, hope you travelled back safely. Your photos on these away days are amazing, Nick. Gutted I couldn't get there yesterday, but I know Brentford's a back ass of the place to get to. But yeah.
So did anybody see, just for kicks and giggles, on Friday, the secondary market ticket prices for the World Cup final?
Yes. What was it? £1,800 was the cheapest ticket you could get.
Right. I was going to say on SeatGeek, which is the ticket vendor that they're using. I was seeing prices of $18,000 for a single seat at MetLife Stadium for the final in East Rutherford, New Jersey. And the cheapest one I saw was like $9,000, and it was up in the nosebleeds. I mean, it was way up in the top.
I've got a feeling this would be a good show to do on yours next time we do this, Baz, because I know at your club at the minute there's a big thing about tickets at the minute. Remember, we had a chat about this a long time ago.
We did.
And I said to you it was all coming. And I think it was something we chat about on yours because your fans are doing the exact same reaction we have. Now, there's a guy in the chat, I won't name him, who is part of the 1894 fan group who was big against all these seats and prices and everything. And remember, I said to you, Baz, you will come out with it won't happen to us. We won't do this crap. We won't do Viagogo and SeatGeek and all this. They care about the locals. And I said, they don't give a Tom Dickory height about them. And now you're getting it.
Yeah.
So your owners are using our whole platform at the moment.
I don't know if it's the actual owners above. It seems that there's a lot of middle management going on in the club that the owners don't know about. They've turned a blind eye to
I'm trying to get a sitter for Swansea at the minute. I'm trying to get a sitter for Swansea. So turn a blind eye what?
A blind eye to what's going on between the middle management in the club about selling tickets to schools and things like that and to third-party websites. They've turned a blind eye to it. And then when it's been put in the public eye, they've then reacted. But it's too late. And they haven't done enough yet.
Put here. I mean, Nick, am I allowed to say it? Because Nick's, I'll do it now. Nick is part of the fan group.
Go ahead.
I will help you. And he said, I've major issue tickets last week. All of a sudden, Newcastle were ringing fans asking, can they get to Belgium?
I can't legislate for that one either.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. As a fan, I can't have any Newcastle fan complaining about tickets when we're doing the exact same thing to buying a membership to a foreign club to get home tickets to go and watch the Champions League in their ground. If we're doing it, it's like tit for tat. You have
to slate both. Text messages? So do you have a ticket exchange thing at your club?
Yes, there's a resale.
Right. Do you get messages off the club to say if you can't make it, don't forget to put your seat on the exchange website?
No, I don't know because I'm not a season ticket holder anymore. So I don't know if season ticket holders do get a text message or not.
As a member, I don't. As a member, I don't.
Because we can't resell tickets as a member. We're not allowed.
Well, we do. We can resell.
Well, that's because your stadium's always half empty, isn't it, mate?
Can we go back and address two comments up above? Benny says you have to pay 500 quid just to enter our country. I don't know if that's true.
Which country?
I was going to say is that the U.S. in order to get to the World Cup final.
I don't. I
wouldn't think so. And then Brendan asked if ICE would be present. I have a T-shirt that I wear that simply says the word "neat" across it.
Trying to keep politics out of the football chat, guys.
Yep. I have a T-shirt that I wear that says "neat" on it, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So with tickets, right? The thing is with tickets, right? Season ticket holders can transfer to another member, sell it privately but they can only do it so many times a season. I think it's 4 times they're allowed to do it.
Something like that, yep.
Yeah, then they'd have to use the resale site. And then they also run the risk of not being able to renew the season ticket if they miss too many games.
I was going to say what is it, 7 games now? If you've missed 7 games in a season, you may not be able to renew your season ticket at the end of the season.
Something like that, yeah. So it's all these people who have bought memberships, bot accounts as we call them. They buy a membership like these third-party sites to flood into try and get tickets, and they sell them at a massively inflated rate on their website, and the tickets don't get cancelled when they should be. Now, when I started to, I think Brighton have got the best facilities, haven't they, for things like that? But the problem is the people are buying the tickets, getting there on the day, the ticket's not working. Then they go to a little area where they've got to go and see the ticket office, and then they get told that the ticket's been cancelled because they bought it from a dodgy site or a third-party site. I mean, it's their fault for using that site, but it's kind of like a bit of a kick in the teeth if you've flown over from, I think someone flew over from a different country.
Like the Philippines.
Yeah,
like the Philippines,
yeah.
Yeah. Or Malaysia, like one of the two.
Yeah, and then got told he couldn't go in on the day. It's wrong. It's shit. But can a football club actually stop it? That's what I would like to know. Is there any way that it can actually be stopped full stop? I don't think it can be.
I don't think it'll ever get stopped. I know people want to do that and they think they can do that, and I get it, and I understand the belief of, and I get it. Listen, there's a way of doing it, but I think what fans have got to remember, and someone mentioned this to me, a very clever person mentioned this to me, we also have to be careful because we can't protest over everything.
That's true.
Everyone wants to have a protest over everything now. The prices in the bloody things are too expensive. Let's have a protest. And there's a scanner. Let's have a If we were doing protest, you'd never watch a football match because you spend every game protesting.
Agreed.
At the end of the day, the football has changed and it is a business, and things have to move forward. I appreciate that. Where I get a little bit annoyed, and we have in the past as fans, especially at City, is it's always the fans that have to lose. It's always the fans that have to pay the extra bit. And when you are advertising yourself and via Go or SeatGeek or whatever, and you're saying things like, if you don't make these so many matches, you're going to get your ticket revoked, etc., etc. It's not a very welcoming platform or piece of advice. It makes you feel unwanted. And when you have stood by your club for years and years and years through the bad times when these owners weren't there, you do feel a little bit pissed off and you do get a little bit of resentment. And Nick, you're spot on. We protested last season, it worked, as it was new to the owners. Protest too much and it loses the meaning.
Yep.
And that's the problem, Jack. You can protest too much. It just becomes an echo chamber.
It becomes white noise.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. It loses the effectiveness. If we protest over absolutely everything, you'll never get a day's work done.
Yep. That's fair.
There has to be give and take. In any kind of negotiation or protest, there is a give and a take. I know that 89-4, they have to give a little bit, they have to go into negotiations and they sit round. And it is about helping. And 1894 were magnificent last year. Magnificent. But it's like there's a time and a place. If the team were going for the title, like we were going for the top 4 race last year. And Nick, which game was it where we didn't do any protest because it was about getting the points for the team? You don't want to do it to the detriment of hurting the team.
Yeah.
Because it's not the players or the managers that pick these ticket prices or everything else. So why are we hurting them?
Agree.
You can't hurt the players. There's a time and a place. Thank you, Villa at home. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, because the Villa at home game was important. We had to win the damn thing. You can't, and then we did some. There's different ways of doing it. The difference was the best thing that happened for us at that Leicester game was we scored in the 3rd minute with Jack Grealish, and there was 9,000 empty seats in the place, and that was going around Abu Dhabi TV and all around, that side of the world. Well, that looks bad on the owners because they've never experienced that in their life.
Yeah.
Right.
When you're not used to your fans and your customers, which we are, telling you no, we've had enough, that first or 2 times it happened, it's the shock factor. Then they're like, oh, hang on. They're not all towing the line here. But if you do it all the time, the owners will go, they're just bitching again. It's like a child. If a child gets and he throws his things on the floor, the word sorry. No, I mean, Baz, you'll know this. I mean, Dan, I don't know if you've got kids, so I'm not trying to be.
I do.
But you know this, Baz. You've got kids, and they keep saying sorry when they've done something wrong. The first couple of times, right, sorry. On the 15th, sorry, you're like, it's become a word now, mate.
Yeah. No meaning behind it.
It's lost its meaning.
Well, we experienced the same thing during the Ashley era. How many protests did we have against Mike Ashley, Baz? I mean, it was relentless, and it fell on deaf ears after a while. It's like, all right, so I'm a shit owner. What am I going to do about it? Nothing.
Yeah. If no one's coming to buy the club, what do you want me to do? I'm not giving it away.
Well, they were, he mucked up, didn't he? But it took 10,000.
Oh, stop bibbing because you didn't get our owners.
Well, that is one of the things in history that happened, though, isn't it? We should have
had Tate Mansour in charge of us.
Yeah, but these things happen. But again, there was other clubs in there. There were.
You're not bitter much, are you?
I'm bitter to Mike Ashley. Yes, I always will be, because he was an absolute. He came in promising the world. I remember reading papers and that. Oh, I want to sign Ronaldinho, and I want to do this, and I want to do that.
And I'm not leaving until we win a trophy.
Yeah, I'm not leaving until we win a trophy. Drank with the fans in away games to save face, and then within a year, we were he was 14 years of a black cloud. I'm not bitter to you guys because you got the owners. I'm bitter to my owner for putting our club down the toilet. That's my bitterness, and always will be. We lost 14 years of a generation. We lost a generation of fans because of him.
Remember, there were years, Martin, where they were giving tickets away.
Yep.
Because they couldn't get anybody to come into the stadium. I mean, Baz got fed up and gave up his season ticket because he was so disappointed in that leadership. And I use the term leadership loosely. So,
poor
owner. Yeah, through that ownership.
But, we got what we wanted in the end. We got a new owner.
No, so then the next, and I know that we're well over the 5 minutes, but I mean, then we get to piss and moan. Now we get to piss and moan, that new rules were put in place so that we couldn't do what other clubs have done that got took over. Yeah. Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, Man U. Would love to have spent the way that we wanted to spend. And again, it goes back to, and I heard it on Saturday when we're coming home from the pub. They were talking about this story that Richard Masters says that at the league meeting in November, there's going to be a conversation about whether or not PSR is what it's supposed to do. Whether or not they're going to scrap it, because again, it goes back to agree that owners should not put their clubs in a position where they've spent more than they're capable of, and they use Leeds United as an example. Exactly. I mean, I don't think anybody can say that our owners would be in that position.
Yeah, exactly.
If our owners want to spend, I don't see why they can't spend. That's the big thing. And when I say that, I mean, our owners are not short of cash. That's the point I'm getting at. There are clubs out there who spent money they didn't have. I don't think we fit that category. Over.
Yeah, I agree, Nick. This is the thing. It's not Newcastle fans. It's not the new board. It's not all that. It's Mike Ashley. And don't forget, we actually give evidence to help you win your case.
Yep.
Anyway,
rant over.
Have you got anything coming up on this week? I know it's internationals, and
I'm just going to be doing a review video tomorrow of the game when I wake up and get myself, a bit more human-like.
But you're going to do that during the daytime, so it'll be nighttime
Just
our
a
time.
video. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just a video I'm going to put out. That's it. I don't have live shows.
Everybody who knows our team, of course, or our show, John O'Hare is on his way back from Newcastle tomorrow, and he and I are working on a panel of US based fans that have all been together, in during the summer series. So we're hoping to get the lads that were together on the East Coast in 2023 together to have a chat. So that'll be one of our time ones, Baz. So we'll just get it up there and post it. So
sounds good.
Okay. Well,
and Helen wants to do another Q&A. Helen on our channel also wants to do another Q&A session. So that'll be fun. Yep.
Well, this week, there's going to be no blue down under, no stateside this week. We're going to have a little bit of going to have a couple of days off. Tomorrow, I am doing Blue Pill, Red Pill with the gal, Hassam and Jem over on Hassam's channel at 2 p.m. So come give us a watch for that. That'll be fun. Me, I'm just going to be the leopard in the background, up in the tree, in the shadows, letting them all fight out who's going to win a title. And then, like I said last night, they'll start talking about City when it's too late to talk about City. And there's nothing they can do. Anyway.
I've never heard the term the leopard in the tree, but I like that one, Martin. I'm going to borrow that one.
I've nicked it off for Sam, so yeah.
Good one.
So that'll be fun with the gal tomorrow and Hassam. So nothing then Tuesday on the channel, nothing Wednesday. We'll be back Thursday with Thursday night chat. And then we're just going to have a bit more of a relaxed week because it is internationals and views and everyone goes down a bit. So we don't want to force content down your necks at this point. There's no point. Unless there's anything breaks on 115, we are keeping an eye on that. It is due at some point, whether it's this international or the November international. As soon as 115 breaks, we will be live. Remember, if we are successful, which I 99.9% believe we will be, there will be a 24-hour stick it up your asses rival show that I am going to literally gloat around. And I will warn you now, Newcastle are going to get the rough end of the stick as well. Everyone is getting it. Every football club fan, the world is getting it.
Yeah, we're the ones that give evidence to help you. This is the kind of love that we get.
It's not you. Every club is getting it.
It's not you. It's me.
Every single club, chief exec, fan base is getting it when 115 is out. Because we have been dragged through the mud backwards, upside down, sideways for 3 years.
Just remember who told you 3 years ago, all you'll get is a fine for non-compliance.
We won't even get a fine. We are going to get exonerated.
Oh, let's see. But I said you'll only
anyway,
that'll be
big up, 3 Black and White Eyes. Go and give it a lot of love. Is your show next week or what we doing? You let me know, Baz.
I'll let you know. Should be.
Yeah.
Probably have to be Wednesday or Thursday, I think, because I'm night shift Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, anyway, have a lovely
work.
weekend. Go and touch a bit of
lovely
grass.
Weekend. It's Monday.
No, go and have a nice week. Go and touch some grass.
Go touch grass.
You don't get many weeks. It's Manchester City is 7 unbeaten, and all I'm hearing about how shit our team is.
Yeah, there you are.
Come on. Bit of happiness in your life.
There you go.
Big up.
Ta-da, lads.
And as always, up the Blues. Take care.
However, lads.